Hi crochet friends, welcome back, or welcome if you're new to my channel. I'm Maggie and this is Maggie May Crochet. In this video I'm going to show you how to make these heart granny squares. You can make these squares and use them just as they are. These would make some really cute coasters. You can join them together and make a little mini bag, or put lots of them together and make a really big bag, pillow, sweater, blanket, you name it. I thought with Valentine's Day coming up, these would make really cute coasters. So let me show you how to make them. Okay, so to make these granny squares, I used a size 5 or H crochet hook and a regular worsted weight yarn. To begin, you'll need to make a magic ring. To make a magic ring, you'll take your yarn and place it over 2 fingers, hold it with your thumb, wrap it around your fingers, turn your hand over, and hold the yarn down with your other fingers. Take your crochet hook, place it under the first strand of yarn, grabbing the second, pulling it under the first and twisting your hook. Take your hook and grab that moving working yarn and pull it through the loop on your hook. That will count as your first chain, and you're going to make 2 more, so it's a total of 3 chains. Okay, now I'm going to place 12 double crochets into my magic circle. Make sure as you're placing your double crochets that you are covering the ring or both strands of yarn in your magic ring. So to make a double crochet, I'm going to take my hook, wrap the yarn around it, place my hook into my ring, grab the yarn and pull it through. I should have 3 loops on my hook. I'll take my hook, wrap the yarn around, pull it through 2 loops, 2 loops left on my hook, yarn over and pull it through the last 2. So that was my first double crochet. I'll do that one more time. Take your hook, wrap the yarn around it, place your hook into your ring, yarn over and pull it through the ring so that you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on your hook, leaving you 2 loops, yarn over and pull through those last 2. Okay, so you're going to make 12 of these double crochets around your ring. So we're not going to count that chain 3 as a double crochet. You'll see some patterns have you count your chain 3 as a double crochet, others don't. I prefer not to count it. So I'll have 12 double crochets plus that chain of 3. And if you get distracted and lose count, like I just did, you can turn your work over and count the V's that you have, and that will tell you how many double crochets you've made. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more. There's a lot of sounds coming from outside today. So my windows are open because it's so nice and warm out today. But there's a lot of noises going on outside that are distracting me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I've got my 12. Now I'm going to pull my ring tighter by pulling on the tail here. I'm not going to pull it all the way tight, but just enough to bring my work a little close together. Okay, pull the tail to the back. And now I'm going to join with a slip stitch, and I'm going to go into the top of my 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to place my hook under the front and back loops of the top of that first stitch and just pull it through with a slip stitch. Now I'm going to go directly into the second stitch from my hook, which is right here, and I'm going to place 8 triple crochets. A triple crochet is done by wrapping your yarn around your hook twice. I'll do that one more time. 1, 2, and then I'm placing it into the second stitch from my hook. Here's 1, there's 2. I'll put my hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through, and I should have 4 loops on my hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to yarn over, pull through the first 2. I'll have 3 loops left on my hook, yarn over, and pull through 2 more. I have 2 loops left on my hook, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. So that was my first triple crochet. Again, wrap the yarn twice around your hook, place it into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on my hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops. Now I have 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and then pull through the last 2. Okay, so we're going to be doing that 8 times into this same space. Okay, and if you want to double check yourself, you can always turn your work over and count your V's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have my 8 triple crochets. Now I'm going to place 1 double crochet into the next stitch. Make sure that you have your 8 triple crochets kind of pulled over into that one stitch so that you see your next stitch coming up. And you're going to place a double crochet into that, and that again was just yarning over, placing your hook into the stitch, bringing it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next stitch I'm going to place a double crochet and then a half double crochet. So double crochet, and then half double crochet into the same stitch, and a half double crochet is just yarning over, placing your hook into that stitch, yarning over, and then pulling through all 3 stitches. This next stitch I'm going to place 2 half double crochets, yarn over, place it into the stitch, pull through all 3, yarn over into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through all 3. Now into this next stitch I'm going to do a half double crochet and a double crochet. Yarn over, place it into the stitch, pull through all 3, double crochet, yarn over, place into that stitch, pull through 2, then pull through 2. Okay, so we're beginning to make our first side of our heart. Now to make kind of the point of the heart, the tip of the heart, I'm going to chain 1, and we're going to do the same thing we just did here, only in reverse. We're going to kind of like do a mirror image of it. Okay, so we're going to do what we just did, just backwards. So into this space, the next space, I'm going to do a double crochet and a half double crochet. My double crochet and my half double crochet into that same stitch. This next stitch I'll make 2 half double crochets, come on, don't split, there we go. And into this next stitch I'm going to make a half double crochet and a double crochet. I'm just doing the same thing I did on the other side, just backwards. Oop, see, I got talking. That's supposed to be a half double crochet, sorry. Half double crochet is yarn over, pull through, all through loops. Now double crochet. Pull through 2, pull through 2. Double crochet into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. And now it's time to do the top of the heart again with 8 triple crochets. Triple crochet was wrapping the yarn twice, going into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So you're kind of doing like 3 different moves, so to speak, to make it a triple crochet. That's the second one. And my last one, 8. Oopsie. Okay, now at this point, I'm going to make a slip stitch down into the center to bring my other side of my heart down, okay? So I'm going to come into this stitch that I have next, and I'm just going to slip stitch. A slip stitch is just putting your hook into the stitch, bringing the yarn through, and then through the stitch you just made, okay? So that's our first side of our heart. Now, there's so many things you could do with this little heart right here, actually. I could see it making a really cute keychain. You can change the size of the hearts that you make by changing the weight of your yarn and the size of your hook. Go to a smaller hook and get a smaller heart. There's just a lot of things you can do. I think this is super cute, and it's really not that complicated. So I'm going to change colors now. So to do that, I'm going to cut myself a pretty decent tail. So I'll have to sew these in after I'm finished, and then pull my yarn through and pull it kind of tight there, okay? All right, so that is our first part of our granny square heart. Alrighty, so now we're going to be making the background of our granny square. So you'll get your second color, and we're going to join it at the base of our heart. So you'll need to turn your heart upside down, and you'll notice the point here, or the apex of the heart, is where we did a chain 1. We're going to place our hook into the double crochet just before that chain 1. You'll put the second color yarn over your hook and draw it through. Leave yourself a bit of a tail. You're going to sew in later. And create a chain there, or slip stitch. Chain 1. And now we're going to do a slip stitch into the back part of our single crochet that we had here, okay? So you'll notice that your stitches all are these V's. We're going to go into the back part of the V, all right, or the back loop of this stitch. So place your hook into that back loop and pull it through, just a slip stitch there, okay? Pulling it all the way through after you've yarned over. Now we're going to place a single crochet into the next stitch, and a single crochet is just placing your hook under both stitches, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through both of those stitches, or sorry, both of those loops. The next stitch we're going to place a half double crochet, yarn over, draw through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through all 3. Then a double crochet, yarn over into that stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. The next stitch we're going to do a double crochet, a triple crochet, and chain 3. We've got quite a bit to fit into this next stitch. So yarn over, double crochet first. Oop, left part of that one there. Triple crochet, and then chain 3. This is going to form your first corner of your square. Okay, so we've got our chain 3 to make our first part of our corner. Now we're going to come into this next stitch and make a triple crochet, wrapping once, wrapping twice, going into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then a double crochet into that same stitch, and into the next stitch we're going to place a double crochet. The next stitch is a half double crochet, and a single crochet in the same stitch. Next stitch is a single crochet. Remember, there's no yarning over there at the first bit. And then we're going to place 2 single crochets into this next stitch. Place your hook in, and over here, place your hook into that same stitch again. We'll do a half double crochet next. The next stitch is where we're going to be placing our corner again. So we'll do a half double crochet, a double crochet, and chain 3. Okay, now we're going to come around this corner by placing a double crochet and a half double crochet into this next stitch. Okay, half double crochet next, another half double crochet into the next stitch, we'll place a double crochet next, and down into our point of our heart we're going to place a triple crochet. Yarn over twice, coming down into this stitch, whoopsie. Yarn over, pull through, triple crochet. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, that's going to make the first side of our granny square. Now we're going to do the mirror image again for this side, okay? So we start with our double crochet, coming back up. Half double crochet, another half, whoopsie, another half double crochet. And now we're working on our corner, which is a half double crochet, a double crochet, all in the same space, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to come back into the next stitch. Now if you're used to making, or you have made granny squares, a lot of times we just come right back into the same stitch to make our corner, but for the heart we're not going to do that. We're coming into the next stitch. So we'll double crochet into that next stitch and half double crochet into the same. Half double crochet into the next stitch. There we go. 2 single crochets into this next stitch. Whoopsie, no yarning over there. A single crochet into the next. In this next stitch, we're going to place single crochet and half double crochet. 2 in 1 here. Okay, next is a half double crochet. Whoopsie, I'm sorry, that's a double crochet. Double crochet here. And now we're ready for our corner, where we're going to place our double crochet, triple crochet, chain 3. Double crochet, triple crochet, chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Triple crochet into the next stitch. Whew. Getting kind of loose there. And a double crochet. Double crochet in the next. And half double crochet into our last stitch. Okay, now we're going to join together with a slip stitch. And this is where, if you want to change your color, if you wanted to go red again, you would make your change with your yarn, okay? You would simply place your hook into the top of this stitch. This is our joining stitch here. Oopsie. These plastic crochet hooks are super slippery. Well, that, and I put lotion on my hands before I started. My hands are looking pretty dry and crackly, and I thought I better lotion up my hands for the video, and man, oh man, they've made things kind of slippery. All right, so if you want to change your color, this is how you do it. You're going to place your hook under that first stitch that we had, yarn over, and just pull through, and then continue on. You chain here 2 and continue, but I'm going to keep on with the white because I like that. So, all right, let me show you. So I'm going to the top of this first stitch here, not the ones that we joined and chain 2. We're going to go to the top of that chain 2, place our hook underneath both loops, yarn over, pull through with a slip stitch. That's just pulling through both stitches, okay? Now we'll chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to make double crochets all the way around the outside, and that's going to help even things up a bit. This looks a little wonky and uneven, but this border really helps straighten things out. And I think I'm going to try something today. It's blocking. I haven't blocked my work before, but I'm going to give that a shot today. So I guess I'll have the video done before this one, maybe not, but I'm going to make a separate video if I can get it linked into this one, I will, or I'll put it in the description box below. But blocking is just laying your work out on a flat surface. You get it wet and you put pins in it, and that's going to give us really nice straight edges. And I think that with granny squares like this, that really just makes them look extra nice. So I'm going to give that a shot. Anyway, don't worry, this is going to straighten out with our border. This was not blocked, and I don't think it looks that bad. I mean, this would serve as a coaster, or, you know, sewing them together and making it a cute little carry pouch or something. All right, sorry, distracted again. So, all right, we chain 2, and now we're just going to place double crochets all the way around. When we get to the end, we're going to do 2 double crochets into our corner, chain 3, and put another 2 double crochets into that same corner. You'll see when we get there, okay? All right, yarn over, place your hook into the next stitch, and I'm making a double crochet. And I'm going to do that in every stitch all the way across. I'm not so sure I like my camera angle today, guys. I'm sorry about that. I've got a new setup. As you notice the background here, I've got a desk, and I set things up, and I'm not so sure I kind of like this angle. I'm not sure that the camera is giving you a good enough view, but we'll get there. Okay, double crochet. And I'm coming up on my corner. So into this corner, I'm going to place 2 double crochets. 1, 2, oopsie, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more double crochets into the same space. 1 and 2. Okay, so there's our corner. Continuing with my single crochets, or sorry, continuing with my double crochets around that corner, and we're just gonna keep on going. I can't get over the yarn squeaking. I don't know why. I guess I'm noticing it because it's a little quieter. I usually crochet with the TV on and, you know, doing other things. And just sitting here like this, I can really hear that squeakiness. Okay, I'll do one more corner with you, and then I'll just meet you at the end to show you finishing off your square, okay? So I'm coming around. Here's my corner. I'm going to place 2 double crochets into it. Then chain 3. And 2 double crochets. I will meet you back here to join, okay? Double crochets all the way around. Okay, I wanted to show you one more thing that I think will help make sure that your work is even. As you're coming around your corner here, don't miss this stitch right here. I think you can see it there. All right, sometimes your double crochet will cover that up and you'll be tempted to go into this stitch. Don't forget this one right there. Or your work might not be real even, okay? I've made that mistake and I thought I better point it out to you so that you can see that. as you go around your corners, not to miss. Okay, here it is again, guys. I'm coming around my corner and I want to pull back on my stitches so that I don't miss the top of this double crochet in this stitch here, okay? So I want to get that one in so that I'm sure I have the same number of stitches on all my sides. Okay, now one other thing you can do is just count up your stitches to make sure that they're even. We'll start with our corner here and go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 along this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to start here and come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, perfect. All right, so to join it, you're going to come to the top flat stitch, placing your hook under, this was our 2 chains here that we came up. I'm going to place my hook under the V of this stitch, yarn over, pull it through to make a slip stitch, okay? And I'm going to pull it through. I'm not going to go through the whole bit of sewing in my ends in the back. I think most of you guys by now, if you follow my channel, I've showed you that ad nauseum. So you're just going to turn your work over, weave your ends in and trim them. This though I do want to show you because if you want to have real nice finished edges, can I get that out? If you want to have a real nice finished edge, let me show you how you can kind of give what's called an invisible edge to it. So you'll need a darning needle. Oops, these things, I don't know why I chose the skinnier one. It's going to be kind of fraying through here, but we'll make it work. All right. So turn your work over so that your V's are standing up like this. Okay, you're going to take your hook, you're going to take your needle, you're going to skip this stitch and you're going to go underneath this next V. So not the first V from your yarn end, there's one, you're going to go into the second, you're going to place your needle under both sides of that V, okay, and pull through. Don't pull too tight though. You want your stitches to look like they're just continuing on. Then you're going to take your yarn and you're going to place it, now I've got to make sure that I come out with my needle on the back side. You're going to place it into where your yarn came out of. So it came out here underneath this stitch and I'm going right back into that stitch and pulling it down through to the back because I want my end in the back that I'm going to be working in. Okay, so you can see how this edge looks pretty even all along. You don't really see where that ended off. Okay, then I'm going to take my yarn and just start feeding it through the back side of my work. So that is it. That is your heart granny square. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and try blocking my work this time. And I'll make a video to show you how that works out. So that's that, and I thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you next time.